go up this way. Doesn't look like much, does it, folks? Game trail. It's a Bidadelia bush. Like deer was bedding down right here. Maybe a bear. I know bears do move up through here. Smaller bear. Maybe a Paul Duggan right there, head lane, fat old body. Yeah. I see a lot of deer tracks up here, so I'd assume it'd be a deer, but bear run through here also. There's a baby bear. Let's hope that's the only baby bear we see. Man, it's pretty up here this time of year. Y'all hear the train? Right before I was getting ready to run out the door, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna bring my tripod and do myself a little EDC pocket drop video today. As I was walking out the door, I know I don't have everything I need if I got lost or hurt out here, but I figured I'd do a little pocket drop on what I do have on me. And sometimes I don't bring any gear, kits, or packs or anything. I just kind of throw some stuff in my pockets and go. And that's what I did this evening. We only got about an hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes of daylight left. And I'm up the side of the mountain off a trail that nobody really comes up here at all. I walked past this little side game trail maybe for like 2 years before I finally was like, I'm gonna go slick up there and see what it's all about. And it's just up the side of the mountain, about a 40 to 45 degree grade most of the way up. And I'd say I'm about 3/4 of a mile up the side of the mountain. And here we go. Let's see what we got. Well, I'm not going to show y'all, but strapped up here, I got a 38 Dong Long P-Planker. And that's all I'm going to say about it. I ain't going to show you because YouTube doesn't like that kind of stuff. And I already don't get a lot of views on my videos, and I think that would just make it worse when they totally shut me out. It's kind of sorry and sad, but that's just the way it is. So I'm not even dressed really the way I should be. I've got some like denim-ish kind of dress work pants on. I do got some high merino wool socks to kind of keep my legs warm. It's about 50 degrees out right now. Got my boots. And then I have a base layer of polypropylene or whatever the hell it is. And then I got cotton on. I got a cotton t-shirt, cotton flannel, got my shemagh. But you really shouldn't be wearing cotton out. Like at night it's been dropping down around 40 out here. 30s, depending on how high up you are. And there's been a little rain here and there in the forecast. You get soaked and rained on, and then it gets dark and breezy, and the temperature drops down to 40, even 50 or 60. Like, you can get hypothermia real quick. You gotta be careful. I'm sweating. I was just hiking up the side of the mountain, so I got to sweating. I did take my jacket off very quickly before I started sweating, and I didn't get too bad getting up here. I can easily kind of air out a little bit while I'm stopped. So in my, so I also have an Nalgene bottle, so I can't even boil water with this. But I have a liter of water in here. Also have my pup cup, so I can give Bonzo some water if he needs some. Out here in these mountains, it's not too hard to find water if you know where to look. There's a lot of little springs running down to the river, back down over this hill here, down through the gorge. So, but I don't have a way to purify any more water. I can kind of half-ass filter through my Schmag and a few things, kind of get most of the particles out. So, and up here you find a little spring coming out of the side of the mountain, you're all right. So I got this puffy jacket here, and I'm not a big fan of puffy jackets, but I threw it on. And this is down, and when this gets wet, it's not going to help you. It's not going to retain your heat. So it kind of work against you. But if it doesn't rain, keep me warm. I can snuggle up and nestle up and try and make it through the night. I do have one pretty large 55-gallon drum liner. That way I have some kind of shelter if it started to rain, or if I need to block some wind. I can do a little lean-to makeshift shelter and keep dry, cut this out into its full spread and work from there. So, some way to make shelter. 55-gallon drum leader. Got a pair of wool gloves. Keep my hands warm if it gets colder. I like to have at least a little bit of a first aid kit on me. This isn't much, but I got a few Band-Aids, Butterfly Band-Aids. I got a bleed stop pack for myself, and I also have a bleed stop pack for Bonzo. And you know how dogs like to lick, so I could put this on injury, even a pretty substantial injury of his, and stop the bleeding, and he'll probably be licking it, and this is non-toxic for a dog. And I guess the regular stuff for humans is going to be a little more toxic, and you don't want the dogs licking on that. So a couple smaller Band-Aids and larger Band-Aids. Nothing special, but if I get a little cut, I can kind of get her good. Switch to the outer pocket. I have my beanie, and this is an alpaca wool beanie, so this is going to keep me warm even when it's wet. And if I get into a spot where there could be some hunting going on, I also have my bright orange beanie, and that's just for visibility. I could even, you know, stick this on a stick as I'm walking through the woods. Don't shoot. Got a little bit of a, over here, mesh bag. Plenty of little things used for that. Got a nice juicy piece of fat wood, and I could get many fires going with this. I have a little bit of duck jerky just to give Bonzo if he's give Bonzo if, you know, I haven't fed him a treat all day. I guess I'll give him a little one. You know, just a little bit of sustenance if we're trying to get somewhere, just to get us through, and that's for him. This is it. Gentle. Good boy. And I have a Builder's Bar, protein bar, 290 calories. Got a headlamp with a full battery charge on it. Got a beef stick. have my little MicroStream mini light. That's rechargeable. I haven't charged it in a while, so just a good little backup. Got a couple lighters. I got a Bic and a cheap crappy lighter. And got another protein bar. That's the snacks I have and the snacks for Bonzo. Cigarettes. Gotta have my cigarettes. One of these days I'll quit. Just in case I decide to pop off and plink a few, I do have a pair of safety glasses. That, I don't know, it's just a piece of leather lace. Couple extra rounds in this little bag here. Maybe about a dozen rounds in there. Got about 10 rounds. Got a set of earplugs. So that's what I got in my jacket. Now on me I've got Recon 1. Nice pocket knife. If you could have just one pocket knife, I'll tell you, this will do some serious work. I've put it through the paces and big fan of it. Really like that clip point too. Totally forgot I got my Victorinox Spirit X on me. My Hobo Forge Puko. Never leave a home without it. Love this little blade as a companion knife. And right now I've got Master Woodsman in ABL. One blade in carbon and this one's in stainless. I like how this blade's got a little more length to it in case I gotta do some work with it. But sorry about that. There's the knives I have on me. Alright, back to the video. Got a comb to comb my Goldilocks. Got a little tiny Victorinox pocket sharpener. Another lighter. This is a Sharpall sharpener, tool sharpener. And it's got the 90-degree edge for getting more of an edge on your blade, and then you can hone it with this side. This thing works awesome. Big fan of it. Got a ferro rod. Always have a ferro rod in my pocket. Always. I could go to the grocery store and I got one in my pocket. Got Bonzo's dog whistle in case I'm trying to be a little bit stealth. Couple more little shreds of fat wood in my pocket. Another lighter. Fenris Wolf Totem, my lucky charm. Couple hair ties, 4 hair ties, and then I have this. This was a bare bone, and I turned it into a whistle. Pretty cool. Might be able to make it loud enough to do a SOS somewhere and have somebody hear me. And I got a pocket full of some paper towels. In case you gotta go, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Or first aid. Could pack a wound with this. It's not gonna be ideal, but I mean, use what you can when you can. Got Bonzo's service dog card on me. That way, this is the only ID I have on me, but at least I have something on me if somebody finds my body. So that's it. I mean, there's a lot of things that I should have with me that I don't. I think I barely have enough to get by. Even like if I had to stay out here overnight, you know, I could definitely get by. Get a fire going, get a little makeshift shelter if I could. You know, do what I gotta do. Bonzo keep me warm. 100 pounds of fur and fat and muscle. But, so that's what I got on me. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna cut this short here and we're going to go a route that we've never went before, back down the mountain. Hopefully hit the AT from a different spot. I've been wanting to try it out, but we came from down that way, which there ain't much of a trail anywhere down through there anyway. But before it, all these leaves fell, there's a pretty substantial game trail running down through this way. And it looked more like what I would call a heavy bear trail. But I got a pea shooter on me, so I should be alright, hopefully. And I got this beast with me. Got a spike collar on. I need to make him a double collar, double spike, protect his neck a little more. But the way Bonzo's designed, he has all this loose skin and all here. That's to protect his vitals if he got into a scrap. But I'm going to get packed back up, and we're going to go a different way down the mountain. Maybe not the smartest thing, especially since I'm not totally geared up. Right now it is 6:10, almost 6:10. About 0800 hours. And it's going to be dark in about, I'd say it's going to be dark in about an hour. I got my headlamp though, so we're going to kick it down this other way down the mountain and see where it brings us. Find a new route. We're kind of running the ridge line right here. The river's down there. So I'd assume one way or another we'll make it down going this way. I don't know, we'll see how thick it gets. That's pretty cool. Old hollowed out tree. Yeah, I don't think anybody really goes this way too much except for a couple bears. Maybe a few deer. Bonzo's walking a little bit of a game trail right here. I'm following. Let me see if we had to go down this way. That'd be pretty steep. We're gonna run down this way and see where it takes us. It is kind of a little bit of a game trail, so there's a better view of the river. We'll get over here and show you. She's a beauty, folks. Check that out. Man. Couple rain clouds, storm clouds moving in. That's the way we came. There's a little holler down in there. Alright, I'm going to keep on rocking and rolling. Tree frog. Alright, I'm going to get off here and start paying attention to where we're going. In case I got to go back up. Got to stay on the ridge. Keep on going, Bubba. Come on. Up this way. Trying to be loud so I don't come up on any bears. That's a pretty view. I love being able to do this time of year. I ain't got to worry about rattlesnakes, copperheads. Yeah, this is getting a little tricky. See how steep it gets. Man. I know where we're at. Looks like over there I might be able to move down. Looks like it's a little less steep. Alright, take a gander here. I think we'll be able to make it down through here. Just gotta be careful, because if we end up getting to a ledge and we gotta climb back up and it gets dark and we gotta get up that way, it's gonna be a long night. I'm actually gonna strap my water bottle up to me also. Dry leaves can be a little slick on the side of the mountain. Maybe. Get that up in there. Come on, big boy. We're going down the side of the mountain, baby. I know you can handle it. You gotta be careful. I really shouldn't even be filming this. But it's gonna be a bitch getting back up if this don't work out. Careful of these rocks, bud. He's like, you crazy? Careful, honey. He's like, are we serious? I mean, we could have got lost, and this is the way we had to go to get back down to the river. Just gotta hope it doesn't get too steep. Should have brought some rope. A lot of loose rocks, too. Man, tell you what, you gotta climb back up this right before dark. Look at this crazy boy. I think we're good. Yeah. Attaboy. Are we crazy? Oh, there's a lot of loose rock. I don't want to slide through that greenbrier. We're halfway down, Bubba. Watch out. See this rock right here? shit like that. If that gets rolling, that's it. We're on a bunch of loose right here. And you ain't got to worry about Bonzo. He's rough and tough. We do this kind of thing often. His paws are tough. His pads are tough. He's used to running up and down the side of the mountain. There's some rock croppings up there. I might have to go explore sometime. I think I've went right up there before. Found a lot of bear scat. We'll go up that way again one day. Another one. Yeah, this is a lot of super loose rock. I'm walking on here. Got a ways to go. Should be down to the main trail by dark, I would think. Man, if I got to tumbling down this, I'd be pretty banged up. I'd never go down through here if I didn't have to summertime, because Copperhead Alley. Look at this rock. Big one. It's all loose. I mean, it's not terribly loose or I wouldn't be coming down on it, but one wrong step and get your butt in trouble real quick. Monkey. He's over there. Crazy boy. Whew. Save your butts. Don't litter. Don't be a butthead. So once it gets dark, it's a lot easier to have a problem arise. Check that out. Maybe this was somebody's route at one time. A big old bear snapped it off, or a rock. Definitely has damage. Rock tumbled down and bent this sapling over when it was a little younger. Oh boy. See, something like that cause a problem quick. Monkey, come on, babe. Come on, we gotta go down. He's like, I'm exploring. That's where we came from. Up, up, up. Alright, baby, we got a little ways to go. Say about another 30 yards, 40 yards. Right, about 30, 20. I think I see the trail down there. The other dangerous thing is I could kick a boulder loose, or Bonzo could kick a boulder loose, and then one of us or the other be in serious trouble if we're down below the other. Good boy, Bonzo. There he is. That's the trail. Thirsty? I'll get you some. Alright, let's get on back, Chet. Alright. We're going to head on home. We'll catch you all on the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya. Got about a mile of trail walking to get there. Wait here for the train. Hey. Well, that sure was a treat at the end. Appreciate you all watching. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!